Hello and welcome to another meticulous review. Today we'll be reviewing the Ansion Wireless Sports Bluetooth Earbuds. All my reviews are based on the price of the item compared to other items in that price range, so please keep that in mind. Current price at the time of this review, $23.99. First, let's go over quality. The earphones are a plastic that looks like a hematite with rubberish black plastic. The USB port is covered. The wire is a flat wire and only slightly thin. The controls are on the wire, however the controls are almost as thin as the wire and barely noticeable. They do come with a bag to carry the headphones in. Next is connecting. The Bluetooth connected, however it doesn't always stay connected and breaks up occasionally, very noticeably so. I live in an area that has a lot of wireless devices, so cheaply made Bluetooth and other 2.4G devices tend to show their true nature really quickly. Since I never did receive my replacement, I couldn't test if mine was defective or this was normal for these headphones. Let's talk comfort. The earphones are very comfortable and I hardly notice them in my ears. This is mainly due to the ear supports that fit in your ear. I found a set of supports that exactly fitted in my ear. The cord does need to be pinned up with a cord clip to get out of your way. Now, environment proof. These claim sweat proof, but there isn't an IP rating. The USB input is sealed in with a cover, and they do appear sealed everywhere except the speakers themselves. These have controls. The controls are flat and thin, almost as thin as the cord. They do hang from the cord and were fairly easy to operate and add very minimal wear to the cord. There is an EQ directly on the headphones that has 3 stages. The EQ stages are very subtle, but they do control the level of bass boost. However, they do not make the highs and mids sound less veiled. Phone calls were decent and did state the incoming caller's number. It also allowed you to say yes or no to answer the calls, which is a nice bonus feature that is rare. Battery life, 5 hours and a 2-hour recharge time. These do have a warranty. It states on Amazon if you are not satisfied, we provide any refund or return service. Now my favorite part, sound. These are a very bassy headphone. The mids and highs are not bad, but still are slightly muddy. Music tends to be more veiled than clear. The bass is very present and can deeply boom even on low bass songs. This is of course when my headphones Bluetooth didn't disconnect and have static. Let's go over my likes. The bass was pretty nice. The price was okay. The overall sound was pretty good. It fit in my ears well. The 3 levels of EQ. Now dislikes. The Bluetooth cutting in and out, not having another to test, the veiled highs and mids, battery life, battery recharge rate, the EQ not being more impacting. Final thoughts. I really like the sound these produce for when I'm in a bass head mood. I really like the price and think they are really worth the money. Usually headphones that are bass boosted, I only like listening to bass heavy music with. These I could tolerate some other genres of music since the highs and mids were just really veiled instead of completely muddy. Especially taking into account these are Bluetooth headphones in the $20 range. The 3 EQ levels is a great and super rare feature. I just wish the change in bass was more substantial from low to high. I honestly really like these when the Bluetooth worked and wish I would have actually received a replacement to see if these were just defective. If you want to roll the dice on these, then you may end up with a pretty good set of bassy budget earbuds. As always, I hope you enjoyed my meticulous review and the fact that I gave you too much information.